Good day, everyone. I'm Bobby, your dedicated news anchor, bringing you the latest updates from within Nigeria. Today, we have a lineup of exciting stories that you won't want to miss. From breaking news to in-depth analysis, we've got it all covered. So, sit back, relax, and stay tuned as we dive into today's top headlines. Let's get started. You are receiving live news from EMD Bad Governance in Nigeria. Before we dive ahead, let's highlight what caused this government to collapse. The major one is corruption. Rampant corruption undermines public trust and diverts resources. Election fraud. Electoral processes are often marred by fraud and violence. Insecurity over the country. The government struggles with terrorism, conflicting, and banditry, especially in the northern part. Economic mismanagement. Poor policies lead to widespread poverty and unemployment. Lack of accountability. Government operations lack transparency and accountability. Weak institutions. Ineffective institutions fail to enforce laws or provide services. Such are problems suffering the citizens of this nation. The right to protest in Nigeria is enshrined in the 1999 Constitution. Specifically, Section 40 guarantees every Nigerian the right to assemble freely and associate with others. This includes forming or belonging to any political party, trade union, or any other association for the protection of their interests. This means that citizens have the legal right to gather and express their views on various issues, as long as the protest remains peaceful and does not incite violence or disrupt public order. Unfortunately, some government officials sponsor thugs to cripple the peaceful protest across the country. Nevertheless, it's day 6 of the protest. We have Adam joining us now. Adam is a freedom fighter. Good to have you, Adams.
Thank you, Bobby.
It's day 6. What do you think the direction of this protest is taking?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned how corrupt politicians use thugs and police force to disturb the peaceful protest, and you are all aware of.
But don't you think it's getting hot even in some places like Kano? Citizens are raising foreign flags. I think is a concern.
Bobby, people are hungry. They are desperate to find solutions to help their lives. Yes, it may be concerned, but why are the government not making action? Only promises. People want solutions now, not after.
You heard the Chief of Armed Forces telling Nigerians to shun away from raising foreign flags because is a treason, and by law, you know, Adams, it has death penalty.
Are you telling me, Bobby, that people will care? Some of them are already dead. And it's shameful for the Chief of Armed Forces of the Nigeria, meaning Nigerian citizens, threatening them while his main job is to defend them.
Do you mean you like what they are doing? Calling for other nations to invade?
No, nobody will really love that to himself. Even those raising the Russian flags, I believe they are not calling for invading force, rather they're angry, trying everything to get government to obey.
What do you think from here?
I think government should react to people's requests immediately. Let's everyone go back home, not trying to make headlines from what the protesters are doing.
The requests are bring back fuel subsidy and fuel prices to 100 naira, which the government said is unrealistic.
Look, everything is possible. How did they remove it in the first place? If they don't want any problems for all of us, they have to keep aside any invading issues. Nigerian people are already invaded with hunger and poverty and insecurities. Let us see concerned, real concern from the government.
Thank you, Adam, for your view. Alright, that's all for today. Whether the government will take quick action in the support of the people or the protesters will continue to protest and raise foreign flags, it's yet to be seen.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, viewers. Make sure to like and subscribe so that we will meet again. See you.